Monday morning. Well, Monday afternoon. Hey, Lindale. Hey, live your best life. Hey, roommate. LoveNest. I'm getting into my T connection mood. Afternoon, Karen. Monday morning come. Hey, Aspire Pazra. Y'all meditate on this song. Y'all remember to call in. Morning, Andrew. The T Connection ain't got no song that say Monday afternoon, so this will be playing. Hey, Chantel. Sing it, Theophilus. Consistent. LoveNest, how y'all doing? Yeah! This is my song. You hear me? This is my song. I know y'all young children don't know about the T Connection. Y'all stale Zeph. Sing it, Theophilus. Oh, people, it's another Monday. Guess what? I just wake up. Yeah, and y'all don't cuss me because I know all of y'all was on the job. A lot of y'all was on the job early. Yeah, I couldn't Monday. I couldn't Monday today. So it's another edition of Chrissy Love Live to the world. How y'all doing? Hey, Plexi. How y'all doing? So it's another edition of Chrissy Love Live to the world. I will admit, I stayed up until 5 o'clock this morning. I know. Okay, you know when you visit, okay, can I be Bahamian? You know when you visit your friends in Florida, right? And your family in Florida, right? And you come in their house and they have a 79-inch TV and they have every friggin' channel known to man. Yeah. So I have been staying up. Last night I stayed up until 4 o'clock. I watched Power. I watched Orange is the New Black. I watched Black Lightning. I watched, what else? What's that movie I watched? I watched Rampage. I watched I Feel Pretty. I just went into TV overload. So I didn't go to sleep until 5 a.m. So I just woke up like 1:30. I woke up, I bathed, I washed my hair. Yeah, binge watching, roommate. Yeah, and you know, my friends in Florida, look here, I won't be like them when I grow up. They just work hard though. Like my sister friend, who house I was too, right? My girl showed me how to hook up your phone to the TV. How come I didn't know that? I didn't know you could take your phone and air broadcast it on the TV. Yeah, just like little children I use. Legal. All I need is one cup right now. All I need is some cup and 2 pieces of salty. Girl, this will be summer. So that's what I've been doing. Yeah, I use. Y'all shut up. Y'all stop acting like y'all use. Y'all know between the light being off at home and between all of the bullshit. And by the way, when I was home, yeah, we had one satellite. Yeah, we had our little fire sticking thing. But them shit cost money. When I look at what my friends in Florida paying for all these channels, okay, I just get so, I just be like, Lord, jealousy. But that's all right. Hey, Anthony, I am relaxed. Yeah, can I tell you? Yeah. So last night, let me see, I went to bed. I watched The Affair twice. You know, I like to watch these shows of people grinding. I watched the season premiere of Insecure. I didn't know how, Jared, I didn't know that. Jared, until my friend's son showed me, I didn't know you could do them things. I keep telling you, Jared. I born in 62. And then my friend over here, he showed me how apparently wearing iPhone that I teeth, right? I could take wearing iPhone. Yeah, I use. Y'all stop pretending like y'all use, especially y'all babes who live over here. Stop showing damn off. Okay? I could watch cable over here, and I don't have to hear Achebeo. You know how good it is when I watch the premiere of Insecure? Because you know at home, when you're watching TV at home, if you don't speak Spanish, you're kind of fucked. Okay, so yeah, I use. I've been staying up this whole weekend. I stayed up till nothing o'clock watching TV. So what y'all want to talk about? I want to talk about how the 13 boys escaped from Simpson Pen. Plexi, why y'all laughing? You know, y'all Bahamians. Let me tell you something about y'all, and let me just say, I can. Like, thank you, Chelsea. I listen, I watch it, and and I love television. I will admit, when I was 8 years old, I was one of a few kids from Brooklyn who got to go, hey, Marionette. I glad you resting too, girl. Enjoy your holiday. You deserve it. I was 8 years old, right? And I was one of the few children picked in Brooklyn to appear on a TV show. And the TV show, I never forget, it was called Around the Corner. And I remember walking in, hey, Solid K, baby love. I remember walking in the CBS studios. I met Ed Sullivan. Now, for y'all young children who don't know who Ed Sullivan is, y'all Google it. And so I've always been intrigued by television. I remember walking through the CBS studios. I remember seeing the news sets. And I believe that's why I do what I do now. Even though I leaned more toward radio and newspapers, I was just enamored. I was glamored when I saw those TV cameras. And when I walked into that studio and I saw the light flash on the camera and they gave us the cue, I was hooked from then. So I've always been a TV junkie. And so to be here, hanging out in Florida, I don't have to worry about my boy because he's living his life. So I have been doing all the shit I want to do. And I still vex because I ain't finished watching Orange is the New Black yet. Because, yeah, I look here. See, even my eye red. Look how red. Look. My eye red where I've been staying up so long. Yeah, but that's all right, though. But y'all notice my bags. Look here, y'all notice these bags trying to go? Look here. What Honduras say? Florida. So today I want to talk about the children escaping from the Simpson Pen School, or back in the day, what we used to call it. Let me see how smart y'all is. Back in the day, what did we call it? Look here and say some of them just being Japanese too, watching TV, not realizing that the whole show is in Japanese. That's when I fling my Cable Bahamas box back at them. No, but the thing is too, Cable Bahamas, I've done so many shows with them trying to explain why. Skin clean. No, what did we call it before that? Cable Bahamas, unfortunately, because we're in the Americas, they have to take any shitty programming that they send to us. And that is why we have the Spanish programming. That is why we have, now I don't mind some foreign language programming, but I will admit, my TV experience watching here in America at my friend's house, and then I go to my girlfriend, she got 1,000,000 channels. I go to my boyfriend, he got 1,000,000 channels. So life is good right now. No, Marionette, what was it called back in the day? Back in the day, what did you call the school where the rude children used to go? It was the Boys Industrial School, but what was it called before that? Anyway, I keep her, anyway. Lydia, that's you, boo? Y'all remember what it was called before? Okay, we're my older LoveNesties. We're my older nesties who would know what was the Simpson Pen School called long before we named it after Simpson Pen. Anyone? Let me test y'all Bahamian knowledge. Let's go. Let's see. Roommate say she almost spit her water out. Why? Legal say, now you're talking. Little children on. As a matter of fact, I can make some cup. Yeah, I think I can make some cup while I hear my boy house chilling. Yeah. What was this? What was it called before? Let's see how smart y'all is. And you ain't got to be smart. It's just if you know. Say school for wayward children. Okay, Dawn. Well, they used to call it that too. And roommate, you're right. Marionette, Dawn, Lola. Yeah. Okay, well, let me tell you. Back in the day. Hey, Helen. Okay, Helen here. Me and Helen kind of, sort of, and said, Helen, we talking about the 13 boys escaping from Simpson Pen. Do you remember what did we call Simpson Pen before we called it the Boys Industrial or the school? Anyone? Hey, Angela. Yes, Sweet Pineapple. It was the Boys Industrial School. Anyway, back in the day, when you were a so-called bad boy or bad girl, we said that you went to, Helen, you know what it is? You know what? Okay, back in the day, we referred to it as the reformatory school. And Bahamians, being the special Bahamians that we are, yes, Chantel, it was called that, but it was called reformatory school. But we as Bahamians, with our colorful vernacular, used to call it formatery. Yeah. So that's what we used to call the school in Fox Hill for the boys and the girls, formatery school. Jacqueline said that I see where it is. Let me go back to Jacqueline. I missed that. Okay, where Jacqueline is. I see Solid K. I see Karen. Okay, how come I don't see Jacqueline? Okay, guess what? Okay, let me look. Hold on. Thank you. Look here. Okay, look. This is what I see. Live Your Best Life said, hey. Lindale said, hey. Roommate saying good afternoon. Karen say good afternoon. Apazra say hi, Chrissy. Andrew say Monday morning. Monday morning, gal, this afternoon. Chantel say hi, Chrissy. Lola say hi, Chrissy. Live Your Life say all I see is orange. Pixie say hello. Usinoff say hello. Roommate say binge watching. Legal say just like little children on summer break. Ashley say hey Chrissy. Jackie say hey Chrissy. Legal say now you're talking. Anthony say you look so relaxed and well rested. Michelle say hey Chrissy. Roommate say I almost spit my water out. Jared say screen mirroring from your phone to TV. Legal is laughing. Brenda say hello. Man, I want to make sure I see. Plexi is laughing. Brenda say hello, Chrissy. Chelsea say, listen, I hate them Spanish commercials. Marionette say hi, honey. Solid K say hey, nesties. Jared bitching about the Japanese commercials. Anthony say skin clean. Lola say boys industrial. Dawn say boys industrial. Sweet Pineapple say in the house. Boys industrial. Roommate say that. Marionette said boys industrial. Lydia say hey, how it go? Gigi say hello, Chrissy. Dawn say school for wayward children. Sweet Pineapple say I knew it to be boys industrial. Yeah? How come I can't see Jacqueline? Angela say hi, good day. Boys industrial school. Marionette said Jacqueline said that. Roommate said Jacqueline said that. Jacqueline, how come I don't see it? Okay, you know what? Hold on. Now you see this bugging me. Hold on. Let me look at I can look at the show on the. Okay. At 2:54 p.m. Okay, let me go back to 2:54. Angela. Okay, 2:54. These are all the messages I have. Lydia at 2:54. Gigi at 2:54. Dawn at 2:54. Sweet Pineapple at 2:54. Helen at 2:54. Angela at 2:54. Chantel at 2:55 and 55 saying Jacqueline said that. What the hell kind of damn disappearing messages this is? Hold on, just have me. Look here, wait, hold on. This got me puzzled. She before Gigi, right after Lydia at 150. Copy paste Jacqueline Butler. Oh, Jacqueline Butler said refer. Well, how come I don't see it? Jacqueline, let me subscribe. Am I subscribed to your channel? Okay, let me go to Jacqueline. Jacqueline, how come I don't see your comment? I see your comment now. I got that, Chrissy. Live chat. Man, look here, this got me bug. Let me go back to 2:54. Man, look here. That's amazing. So how, Jacqueline, the first message I see from you is 2:56. I got that, Chrissy. Anyway, well, Jacqueline, you were right. When I come to Nassau, I can treat you to dinner at Taj Mahal. That's so strange. How come I can't? Let me subscribe to Jacqueline channel. Hold on, y'all stay right there. Let me go to this. Because I notice, but then I shouldn't have to be subscribed because most of you who subscribe to me, I subscribe to your channel. But I shouldn't have to be subscribed to Jacqueline's channel. Where my boy Andrew? Andrew, you's the techie person. What I doing wrong? That's got me bugged now. Hold on. I know you're laughing. I know Trapsy Karen. Where Trapsy Jared? I know you're laughing at me. That's your business. Hold on. Oh, you know what? I took my phone off of Do Not Disturb. I took my phone off of Do Not Disturb. That's why people calling me. Okay. That's so weird. Do you see this bugging me now? Hold on, let me go back. Because, look here, I got on all four. Hold on, let me put on my good glasses. Hold on, let me put on my good glasses. Hold on. Let me put on my prescription glasses. Let me put on my prescription glasses so I could see. Yeah, because this bugging me. 2:54. 2:54. Gigi, Dawn, Sweet Pineapple, Helen, Angela. That is so weird. Ain't that strange? Ooh, that's so damn weird. Okay, these bifocals hurting my eye now. Man. Thank you, Erica. Erica always trying to make family reunion and connection. But it ain't there, Sweet Pineapple. Thank you, Denda. Child, speaking of head wrap, you know I like to give a shout out to my Bahamian people. Two of my Bahamian girls, now that I'm in Florida and I got to go to my mailbox over here, my girl Gina, who has a store on the internet. Gina, Gina was a Bartlett. She's now Gina Mansfield. Gina sells these head wraps. And so I decided to support her in her business, and she sent me some gifts. Also, my girl, Veronica. Veronica, I want to thank you for your business in Florida, where in our retreat packages, we featured Veronica's dried fruits that she does, a Bahamian living in West Palm Beach. So yeah, Gina to sell all these wrap in all kind of different color. Hold on. This thing got me bug, you know. I can't believe I can't see. Hold on. That's amazing to me. This bugging me now. Anyway, you know what, Jacqueline? I can subscribe to your channel after I get off the air. So what y'all want to talk about today? I like how y'all laughing. You need the link? Hey, Toya, sweetie. Well, Toya, you know, you have beautiful locks. I love your hair, Toya. It's so beautiful. Gina is on, what's her store on Facebook? Hold on, I'm going to look it up on this other phone. Sweet Pineapple, you sent me a screenshot. Hey, thanks, Pineapple. That's so weird. Hold on, let me go to Jacqueline channel and subscribe. Let me look for Jacqueline. You sent a pic, okay, thank you, sweetie. Okay, Jacqueline, I'm going to subscribe to you. Let me go on my own channel and watch my show. Hold on. Yeah, I just get confused. See, I got to go to my own channel. I go into my own channel, watch my show. Okay, I live. Let me hear me. Show. Okay, I live. Let me hear me. Show. Okay, I live. Let me hear me. See my phone? My Bahamas phone is go berserk when I turn it on. See my phone? My Bahamas phone is go berserk when I turn it on. See my phone? My Bahamas okay, we can turn this down. Ooh, look, I showing on my boy house. Sorry, sweetie. I know we incognito. I mean to show all your ancient, look, all his lovely antiques. Okay, let me see. Now, you know, I got to go back again. Jacqueline. Okay, now see? How come I could see it on this phone? See, this is my other phone. Jacqueline said, reformatory school. But how come I can't see it on here? What the? You know, this bugging me now. Y'all stay right there. Hold on. This bugging me. Y'all stay right there. Hey, Elaine. Hey, Nadia. Hold on. This is so friggin' strange. Man, look here. As soon as my boy come home, I can ask him about that. That is so weird. That is so weird. It's here on my second phone, but it's not on my phone that I'm recording the show on. What the entire bashiggity? That is so weird. Man, this bugging me, man. Okay, let me go back to Lydia. See? Lydia said, how'd go? Man, look here. Shut up, Sweet Pineapple. Hush your teeth. This, look here. I know, I have dropped this phone, and you know what? This my friend iPhone that she give to me. You see how I drop it and I crack it. Shut your teeth. Yeah, this bugging me. I need to know. Look, I need to know why. Sweet Pineapple, stop being biggity. Why my friends, look here, girl. You just like my cousin, biggity. This bugging me, man. Y'all wait right there. I know you screenshot it and I see it here. But when I go to Lydia, no, man, look here. Y'all wait, man. We can do more of the show. But this bugging me. Okay, this is bugging me. I'm going between Lydia and I don't see it. That is so strange. This is bugging me. You know what? I'm going to take a screenshot of this to show y'all in the LoveNest because I know y'all think I bullshit, and stay right there. I'm going to screenshot it. Hold on. And I'm going to save it and I'm going to show you all. That is so weird. Then I'm going to screenshot this one on the other phone. Y'all relax yourself. Because it's here. Okay, hold on. Y'all look here. Y'all look at the ceiling. Keep your head to the sky. On this phone, it's here. That is so weird. That is so weird. How does it not show up anyway? That is strange as hell. That is strange as all get out. Wow. Anyway. So people, also we're talking about Helen. I just took the 2 screenshots. It's not showing up on Wayne phone with teeth. Okay, it ain't showing up on it's showing up on my old iPhone, but it ain't showing up on, anyway, you know what? That's all right. So people, what else y'all thinking about on this Monday? I think about all kind of things on this Monday. The fact that good news, you see how Jeffrey Lloyd said that all the schools ready except one. Isn't that a good thing? Yeah, I got to put on my other glasses now so I could see. Because see, look here, this bifocal on my glasses just messed me right up. Like, you see that? I just can't. Yeah, so Jeff say all the schools ready except one. So isn't that reason to celebrate Bahamas? You know, in addition to bitching about what isn't working, on this show, we like to celebrate what is working. So let's hear it for the Ministry of Education, because I know the frustration that a lot of you share with me when I used to do my shows on Legacy Terrestrial Radio. You all used to share with me your frustration about when school wasn't ready, how it used to piss you off. So, Jeff, kudos to you. This Jeffrey's second school year, right? Yeah, they got elected last year, May, so school would open. Hey, Black Velvet, how you doing, sweet? So, people, what else you want to talk about on this Monday? By the way, I spoke to my girl, Trina. We are going to start doing our mental health shows. My girl, Sandy, is helping me. Remember, we tried to do the whole Zoom thing. Chelsea, remember how disastrous that was? Lord, Zoom. But you know, Zoom was good because my girl, Kyra, actually told me about Zoom. And I think Zoom works well when you have that one-to-one person thing. But when you're trying to invite a lot of people, okay. When you're trying to invite all the people, I think that's the problem. Blah, 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 say, what level of working are we talking about? Because DW looked the same 31 years later. Well, again, remember now, a lot of our schools at home are old. When you look at, say, an AF Adderley, when you look at a DW, when you even look at an SC McPherson, which isn't really that old, but we are not the best at maintaining our school structures. But the fact that every year, as long as I remember myself, every year, successive governments have done school contracts. They've given out the repair contracts. A lot of times we've been giving out school repair contracts to people who don't know what the hell they're doing, because you know in the Bahamas and like anywhere else in the world. But one thing I must say, it seemed that in America, when they using their friends, at least their friends could pick up a god doggone it hammer. We just be given, like I tell you about my cousin who was a damn model who gets sidewalk contract. Now again, maybe she was outsourcing the work. But still, ought not the contracts be in tandem with your skill set? And if I'm wrong, y'all can let me know. Y'all can let me know. As a matter of fact, guess what? My cousin stopped speaking to me and all after that. She won't get mad at me because I bring up a $20,000 contract. I was like, this bitch have a lot of nerve. And they want to make me the subject of her Facebook post. This woman's supposed to be my cousin, but she around here talking bad about me. You know, guess what? I love my country. If you're my family, if you're my whatever, and you're doing wrong, we can speak about it. Because one of the reasons why we have the challenges we have at home is because we are constantly offering and rewarding those who are out of their depth of field. Yeah, Mary Child, she did get dead hot, but I don't give a shit. Whatever. I still is Halo when even though she don't want to talk to me. Yeah, you won't get mad at me. Like, I asked myself, what the fuck? But she was a PLP, and she was a rabid PLP. She held office in the PLP, so they give her one sidewalk contract. Yeah, let me be stink. I hope you pay the boy his money. Anyway, Lord, about this, look here, let me sip my coffee. See, I don't care who you is. When you doing wrong to the Bahamas, and your wrongdoing is making us suffer, I, as a social media commentator, I'm going to speak on it. I'm going to speak on it. And the thing is, if you don't want us to speak about the evil that you do, Marco say that's how they go. Well, you know, guess what? We're related by blood. I can't change that. But, you know, like I have told most of my relatives who I am now estranged from, relative is different from family. We could be related by blood. Legal say hashtag Trapsy. Yeah, we could be related by blood as much as we want to. That's not never going to change. The blood that courses through your veins courses through mine. However, I'm not going to co-sign onto bullshit, especially when you're hurting the country and we're paying you these contracts. I told you about my other aunt. Who got a contract to clean a park, 20 grand a month. Again, because they rabid PLPs, but then you still screwing the country out of the money. Chelsea say, do it right or you won't get roast. Exactly. And see, that is my challenge I have with the Bahamas. And that's why we don't change as a country. When our friends doing wrong or our political party doing wrong, we just shut up. We like, shh, silencio. We don't say nothing when the people who we caping for are doing wrong. But see, I'm not like that. And I was never like that. If you doing wrong, we can talk about it. especially when your wrongdoing is proving stagnant to the country. And you know, we in the Bahamas, we're a beautiful country, but we got a lot of things we got to work on. And so I don't mind you getting school repair contracts because of who you know. Like, look at Hubert Ingram, how he gave that contract to build a ministry to his friend, and the ministry falling down, the ministry full of mold. I know people who worked in that building who are sick. Their lungs have been destroyed. But because we caping for our party, or we caping for our friend, or we caping for our family member, we shut up, we wipe our mouth clean, and pretend nothing is wrong. And that is why the Bahamas is in the clusterfuck of a position that is into this day. Because we do not speak out against the wrong. We sit there and we shut up and we just pretend it's okay. Especially when you are benefiting from the wrong. So all I'm saying is that I'm commending Jeffrey with the school contracts, because it would appear, beside the one school that isn't ready, and school is opening, what, in the next 2 weeks? It would appear that whoever was given the contracts, you may remember Jeffrey got into a lot of trouble about the repair contract for, was it Stephen Dillett? Yeah, last year this time. Big combrunction with Stephen Dillett, where the construction company, again, we all know the F&M friends in construction, got the contract, having already fucked up several buildings, but he was given the contract again. Yeah, because you know it's the old boys network. Yeah. It's just like how in the PLP contractor, look, my good cousin husband, the contractor, now priest. Anyway, all I'm saying is that for the country to progress and for us to get the things that we are supposed to get, for our money from the treasury to be spent wisely, we have to start rewarding people who are capable, who have the skill set necessary to complete the task. That is my problem with my country. We're always giving out contracts to persons who are underqualified, have no clue as to what the fuck they're doing, and then they end up screwing things up worse. So again, I'm commending Jeffrey, even though some other things Jeffrey doing getting on my fucking nerves. I'll put that out there. But I'm commending Jeffrey Lloyd as the Minister of Education and all his team, because it ain't, see, y'all keep thinking just because the minister in the news, that ain't the one who doing the work. It's the people every day in those ministries who doing the work. And so the fact that school is 2 weeks ahead, school is 2 weeks out, and all schools are ready except one, considering our history in the Bahamas, I can give Jeffrey that little credit. Now, don't get excited, Jeff, because we still salty about your renovated office. Gonna put that out there. I hope that ain't cost us plenty money. Huh? That's all I'm saying. Yeah. Yeah, you know, you got to give them praise and you got to slap the shit out of them with the other hand. All right, let's read some more. DC said, hey, DC Kool-Aid. Jay, how you doing? TC Elaine says, does this mean you are visiting our family in Florida? DC Elaine, hi, look here, I just told my boy, right? Because he said to me, right? Look, no, I ain't visiting her. I ain't visiting her. Yeah, he just asked me if I want to know. See, because let me tell you what I'm doing, TC Elaine. And many of you, I've shared with you my stories, not to always bitch and whine about my condition. Like, for example, today. And I'm going to be mature and I'm going to say it. My earthly God is celebrating her birthday today. And even though we are estranged, I'm going to always love my earthly God. No matter what happens, I may not like the things that my earthly God has done and how they've affected me and my son. But today I want to say happy 82nd birthday to my earthly God. And y'all know in the Bahamas who he's referred to as our earthly God. Yeah. But as far as visiting the family in Florida, TC, I love y'all. I ain't going there. Because see, I'm not going to open myself up to that kind of pain and anguish and disgust. And let me be trapped, see, because the last time all the family was together, why they had to call the police on my sister? Okay. Yeah, dysfunction. So I choose not to enter into that dysfunction. And the thing is, I laugh because in my wanting and missing the family, I Googled how far I was from them. I'm 30 minutes away from them, but I ain't going. Because again, while I work on my healing, look at Toya. Toya, you know the story. And see, most of you who in the LoveNest, and you know, because LaToya knows what I'm going through. And so the thing is, no matter how much hurt, you can't separate. Hey, Mia's page. You can't separate just because you may have hurt me and you may have done wrong. That doesn't mean that I stop loving you. I just choose to love you from a distance. So I'm going to love you from a distance. And see, even just talking about it, I get misty. Because no matter what you may feel, no matter how estranged you may be from your parents, and I see another person who, she and I talk about this mother dynamic a lot. No matter how estranged you are from your family, they're still your family. And you still love them. And still, the blood that courses through their veins courses through yours. There's a connection. No matter how much you try to act like there isn't, you will always be connected. And so again, while it may hurt me, I did wake up with her on my mind today because I'm human. And because, again, I keep telling y'all, you know why your parents could push your buttons, especially your ma? Because your ma installed them buttons in you. That's why she know how to push them buttons that make you go crazy. Because your mother installed those buttons in you. So that is why. So even though I may be estranged, and I'm not the first person who's been estranged from their parents, I won't be the last. But today, I can admit to you, as I share everything with you guys, because I look at you guys as family. The LoveNest, you are my chosen family. Because in working to heal myself, look at Karen. Karen said, correction, just because they're your family don't mean you love them. Because I have a whole other older sister I don't love, real talk. No, Karen, I don't think it's that you don't love her. Again, when we are dealing with our family members who are difficult, we will always love them. But do we like them? That's another question. And many of us go through this pain. Many of us go through this pain. I'm not the only one who's estranged from their family. I know many of you in the LoveNest. I keep telling y'all, there may be 2,000 of y'all who subscribe to this channel. I know most of y'all. I know most of you. But I'm just saying, because TC Elaine asked me, because we share, for example, my close family member is TC Elaine's second cousin. So we share that link. But again, to safeguard my sanity and to continue on my high from the retreat and to work on my bliss, thank God for CBD oil. I want to thank you. Karen, stop it. Karen, if she's your sister, guess what? I have a sister like that too. However, there is a love that's there. There may not be a like. But may all of our hearts heal. May all of our hearts heal. So again, if you all see my earthly God at home, you all know who she is. Okay? I have done my best to be the best child I can be, to work on healing it. But now I'm focused on working on Christina. Because in all these years of my life, I told you 2 years ago when I had the snip. I've decided that for my sake and for my sanity, I'm not going to enter into certain situations. Karen, disgusting, Anthony? Shanta say, I'm with Karen. I don't love nor like them. Them don't like me, I mean I like them. Remember that song? But guess what? I understand what you're feeling. But like I said, Legal say, happy birthday to your earthly God, a.k.a. Mama. Why are you laughing, Legal? Blav ever say, I don't believe it and nothing fixed. Trust me, one school maybe, but all except one, not with the history of the system at Helen. Well, again, guess what? I'm just trying to look at the positive. You know how Maya Angelou said what she said about being a rainbow in someone else's cloud? We know in the Bahamas every year, the cloud of back to school repairs is very frustrating. Ever since I've been on radio in front of a microphone from 1993, every year I get calls. Chelsea say, why you cause me bust a muggle in this chair? Chelsea, I keep telling y'all, the reason why I share with you my challenges, my joys, my pain, my discomfort, the highlights of my life, as well as the lowlights, because I want you to learn from some of the mistakes that I made. I want you to learn. And that's why I share them with you. So that's all I'm saying. I want to look at the positive side. All right? Thank you, Mia. I will support you too. Because like I said, every one of you who subscribe to me, I usually go back and I hit the subscribe button to all of you because I believe this is a symbiotic relationship. And that's what I do. So thank you for the support. All right. Lord, I can't believe Karen. You know what? Hold on. Let's all. Karen say, read me carefully. Me no love her. Me can't. It ain't me. But Karen. Anyway, guess what? We all come. Oh, you mean the song? Yeah, that's the song. Hey, Chelsea. Yeah, that's the song. Chelsea is a junglist now. But all I'm saying is that we all come to our healing. We all come to our healing when we're ready. You know the saying that says, when the student is ready, the teacher will appear? Well, that's how I look at the healing. Just because you have chosen to distance yourself from the craziness of the family that you're born into, and guess what? I'm no different. Many of us, like I was talking to my boy where I'm staying, right? And my boy said, thank you, Anthony. My boy said, when he hears me talking about the things I've gone through on this show, he says the one thing that he's glad, even though he has challenges with his familial relationships, he's glad. Closet, girl, you're out the closet junglist. Please, Chelsea, please. He is glad that he didn't have to experience the things that I experienced. All right? Chantel say, oh, I distance myself, but crazy. Follow what? Marion said, I will put feet to neck on most of them, but I still love them. Marionette, remember the night when I spoke to you? Remember in the family? Anyway, all I'm saying is that I thank all of you for sharing your stories with me. And what I've noticed since I've been telling you my stories, a lot of you have come out and shared with me your stories. And I want to thank you, and you have my confidence. Trust me, you have my confidence. But the thing is, we're all going through something, but how we choose to handle it, it depends on what we are able to endure. And I know for me, I'm on my CBD high, I'm on my wellness weekend high, and I want to keep it like that. If I go into the family dysfunction, I will take all that on because that's just me. I'm a very empathic person. And, you know, mother, sisters, brothers, I take that stuff on. And I choose not to do that. And that's why I keep telling you what Bette Midler say. From a distance, I can love my family, but I choose to love them from a distance because that's what's best for me. Now, I ain't gonna lie. I got to go down there. Not in the area. I got to go in the area to go get my mail later on today, right? And I will admit, when I pass the corner, I may feel a little something. But I look at it like this. Is this interaction going to cause me pain or pleasure? And right now, I'm pleasure seeking. And so I choose not to put myself in that situation. That's all I'm saying. All right, so we got all the good news. Schools look like they can be ready. I hope they find the 13 boys from the formatery school. And I'm not Pollyanna or you know, delusional about the challenges we have as a country. But I just want things to work. I want the Ministry of Education, again, which gets how much? $200 million of our money? Y'all know what $200? Chelsea, you funny. You know what $200 million is for education? So the fact that they're using that money and schools are going to be ready, I'm pleased with that. Because again, being a former teacher in the Bahamas, as well as being a former employer who had to hire people out of our schools, I want our people to do well. Oh, they found 10 of the boys. Okay, thanks, Debbie. Hey, Debbie, how's everything out there in the water? That's good. Okay, so they found 10 of the boys. Well, and you know, the thing is, I long for the day, and this may be, again, I know it's Sandra. Jesus, Sandra say, fuck all my family. They all I go to. Man, I can't. You know what? I can't. Chelsea said, my family too, but when you have been hurt so much, you tend to have a wall up. Y'all pray for me because my aunt throwing a dinner for my grandma. They like drama and I into that. Well, Chelsea, again, let me just tell you, as one who used to go to the drama, I keep telling you, whenever my family threw a party, Sandra called, boy. Sandra's like, fuck all them. No, but imagine this, and I tell people this, and I've told you guys in the LoveNest. Imagine me growing up in my dysfunctional family. Sandra said they could all go to hell. But Sandra, can I tell you, even though you're feeling that hurt, trust me, they're feeling hurt too. But imagine every year when I would go to our family events, no, twice a year. Yeah, we would get together. Well, we used to get together. My family used to get together every weekend. But one of the things that hurt me is that every year for our big Christmas dinner, I had to go hug people who abused, molested, and mistreated me. I had to go and hug these people. And so it does something to your soul. And so I understand what y'all feeling. Look, my girls say, I with Sandra. Lydia, I can't take it. Lydia, you know what? guess what? Do what makes you comfortable. That's the one thing I wish I didn't compromise my feelings in order to keep the peace. And that is one of, I don't regret too many things, but I do regret being silent for so long and not saying, you motherfucker. I do regret that. But now that I've allowed the healing to happen, it is a tough one. But now that I've allowed the healing to happen, I decide where I want to go. I decide where I wish to place myself. So Chelsea, when you go to your family event, just remember to guard your edges. And I don't mean these edges up here. Guard your, man, look here. No, Anthony, I don't think it's hate, you know. You know what it is? It's not hate, Anthony. You know what it is? It's hurt. It's really hurt. It's hurt. And I can understand, Sandra, because guess what? I'm going to tell y'all this. This morning I was talking to my son, and one of our family members did some fucked up shit to him this morning. And I was like, fuck her. Okay? Well, Karen, again, the dysfunction in your family, when people are hiding and pretending and acting like these abuses didn't happen, when you get around your family, there's certain behaviors that you're expected to embrace. And that's why I tell you, I commend y'all who are strong. Y'all are stronger than I ever was. Y'all are stronger. Lord, Lydia. Well, Lydia, you know what? I understand. But I hope you heal that in your heart. Because again, I'm not saying that, how would I say this? I'm not saying that you are supposed to take abuse. Crazy souls, I wouldn't have hugged none. Or each one was getting a nice few words in their ear. I would fuck with them bad. Yeah, I do that. I may hug them, but I would tell them about their ass. I do. And that's just it. It's the ambivalence. But you know what? For all of us who are going through it with family, may you be healed. But I said all of that to say that one of the most important persons in my life, the person who's responsible for me being here, I just want to say, I still love you. I don't want to be around you. And happy birthday. Let's change the subject. Helen said I wasn't going to no family function with all that mess. Nope, not doing it. Karen say, no, my family ain't that dysfunctional. Well, again, this is not the dysfunctional hierarchy. Every family has issues. All right. Mia say most black household dysfunctional drama. It's not even black, Mia, okay? It's not just black people. Now, black people have a lot of dysfunction based on our legacy of slavery and separation. However, thank you, Crazy Soul. Thank you for subscribing to the channel. Sandra say, Christy, I'm here, but I'm hurting. I lost my mother 5 months ago, and my sisters and brothers hurt me so bad. I hate those fuckers. Well, Sandra, again, knowing you personally, I know what you're going through with regard to when someone dies and you see the evil come out. I told you about your situation, Sandra. What happens? Death brings out some ugly characteristics of some people, especially when you're fighting over things. And so I understand what you feel. And again, my condolences, and I hope you heal your heart with regard to your mom's passing. But let me be disgusting. Like, I just go talk to my daddy when I home. I just go tell him in the graveyard, you know that this shit was going to happen. Why you didn't write a will and safeguard your shit so we wouldn't have to be going through this? You see, a lot of times as parents, we get terribly irresponsible too. That's why the minute I had a child, the minute I had Wayne, I wrote me a will. Now, I will admit, before I didn't have a will, because I wasn't checking. But when you're a parent, there's certain things you're supposed to do. Like I used to tell my parents, you have one fucking job. And you know what your job is? Your job is to raise a child that does not have to deal with the fucking tragedy of being fucked with. My goal when I had my son on February the 11th, 1999, considering what I went through, I wanted to raise my son in a way that he didn't need no therapy to unfuck the things I did to him. And so that has always been my goal. And so again, funerals, like Lorraine just said, funerals bring out the real people. Death brings out the worst. Yes, Elaine. Karen said death brings out the truth in these humans. Chantel said death sure brings out the worst. Yes, it does. But like I would tell my siblings, like I tell y'all my story, I am in court now fighting with my family to prove that I'm my father's child. Yeah. And you ready for this? Same trapsy people who fire me is the law firm my sister gone to represent us. So in addition to getting fucked over by the newspaper publisher who owned the newspaper, who's also a lawyer with his crooked stink ass, I now have to pay that nigga money every month for our family trial, for our case. So again, we all going through some bullshit. But all I'm saying is that don't let that hate consume you. Because that hurt and that hate that can really, look at Travolta. Travolta's like, yes. So this is the dysfunction. And so again, to go back to my cousin by marriage who asked me, was I going around the family? You have to decide, am I going to walk? Yes, child. Am I going to walk into the messiness? Yeah, and I paying the law firm who owned the newspaper. Yeah, because my sister didn't listen to me. My sister gone to the law firm who owned the newspaper, who owe me money, but they stink ass. Yeah, I have to prove I's my daddy daughter. Yeah, but that's all right, because you know what? I know at the end of the day, I ain't worried because I know I covered. And I don't have to prove to the court Isa Thompson. You could fucking look at me and see Isa Thompson. And you ready for this? I got to prove I's my daddy child. And my daddy oldest child is the former Chief Justice of the Bahamas, who ain't helping us with our case. And who letting the people teeth all our things. So family, let's not get started with family. I can tell you stories. But again, we're all going through our bullshit. We're all going through our bullshit. But all I'm saying to you is that guard yourself. Guard your sanity. Make sure you good within you. Guard the edges of your heart. Guard your mind. Do not let these people fuck with you to the point where who all had dreams of like blowing up the family reunion. But then again, I didn't want to hurt some of my cousins who I love. So I couldn't throw the Molotov fucking cocktail in the family reunion. Yes! Yeah, Sandra ain't playing, boy. Sandra's like, Chrissy, my parents are the cause of what I'm going through. If I go to their grave, I will kill them twice. Sandra, I understand. Sandra, I have pissed on my father's grave. I understand, Sandra. But Sandra, my thing is this, and you know, you and I talk separate away from the show. I want you to work on healing. I want you to learn from my mistakes. I held on to that anger and pain for so long, up until 2 years ago. August the 14th, 2016. August the 14th, 2016. That's when I decided, again, I made a decision. I decided. Sandra, oh Lord, Sandra. Yes, I did. Yes, I went to St. Agnes Cemetery, pulled down my fucking capris. No, I had on a skirt. And I pissed on my daddy's grave. Yes. Yes, I did. And you could tell all the Thompsons. Although I told them I did. Yeah. You know that expression? Piss on, because my dad used to tell me. My dad used to tell me, right, when I would tell him about the fucked up shit he was doing. I would say to him, you know, Dad, you need to fix this situation. But unfortunately, my father died very suddenly, very unexpectedly. As a matter of fact, my father died on the morning he was going to his cousin, an attorney. Shout out to Cousin Anthony. He was going to Cousin Anthony to fix this fucked up legal situation. And my daddy had a heart attack. His appointment, Sandra, I know you're tired, baby. I know you're tired, Sandra. I know you're hurting. And I know it hurts like a motherfucker. It hurts like a bitch. However, my concern, I don't want you to be like me, who took it all on and who ended up, look at Shan. Shan. And can I tell you, Shan, guess what? Shan, I ain't telling you to go piss on John's grave. Okay? And y'all men lucky, y'all just got to whip it out. Y'all just got to whip it out. I'm not telling you, but can I tell you, and this may sound terrible. When I did that, I felt a release, I ain't gonna lie. Besides the piss I released on top of the grave. But then I did feel bad, because in addition to pissing on Daddy, I was pissing on my grandparents too. But then I was kind of mad at them too for raising these lackluster fucking children who couldn't get their shit together. How your daddy died in 1940 and you can't get the will right up until I 56 and still fighting about the same will from 19, when did he dead? Anyway, you're lousy. Lydia say, my mother died too the day before she seen a lawyer. She too had a heart attack. Oh, I'm hugging you. I'm hugging you. Akoso say, hey, Chrissy, just finished up heading to work. Met a Bahamian family on the way to Tampa who had taken a wrong turn. There was sitting in waiting for my car to be clean and they needed help. See, Akoso, you a blessing. Now, Akoso, you and I are supposed to be going on Facebook today because it's Monday to talk about the retreat. But then again, I know you got to be to work soon. So anyway, y'all just stay tuned. We're putting up a Facebook page for the retreat. It's going to be in Washington, D.C. We're going to be employing the district's use of cannabis at the retreat as well as CBD oil. So those of you who don't want to do cannabis, we're going to have the CBD oil products. I've been on CBD oil since the retreat. I feel so much better. the pain in my knees, because I tell you I was on my legs all during the retreat. I had a good time at the retreat, but all that standing up and cooking was taking its toll on me. But we'll give you more details, so stay tuned. I think we're going to put up the page today, because I ain't gonna lie. I tell the coast what that website driving me crazy, because I know webmaster. So we're going to put the site up. Again, the dates are the 12th until the 15th. We're going to be in a house in DC. For this retreat, we're saying 20 is the maximum. Chelsea, shut your teeth. Shut your teeth, Chelsea. 20 is the maximum we can take at the house. The house can hold 20 people. But, yeah, so we'll put up the information. Sandra, Lord. Sandra, I understand. And, you know, like I said, I share with you my stories. And thank you, Travolta. That was very kind of you to say. I share with you my stories so you can learn from the mistakes that I did. Yes, Lydia, that is fucked up on another level. Yes, it is. Anthony say, Mia, black people are just not strong, so they stick with the mess. On the other, white people would cut mother all in a minute. Well, again, that's not true, because I have some friends who are white who are going through a lot of the dysfunction. I had a friend, and it's so ironic that one of my friends who I used to encourage to talk to her mother, she was white. Her mother passed away, and I said to her, you don't want that guilt of not speaking to her. And here I am now facing the same thing. I have another friend in the Bahamas who was telling me or lecturing me, oh, Chrissy, you just can't cut the family off. But why, when her mother threw all her shit out the window, she was like, Chrissy, I see what you mean. See, again, a lot of times in life, Sandra, again, hate is a strong word, and I get it. I understand. Sandra, and I'm not telling you how to feel, but a lot of times what we think is hate is actually hurt, and it's disgust, and it's disappointment that these people, especially when your parents do this shit to you. I remember I used to tell my daddy, you know, I come out your nutsack, and you can't fix this shit. I'm just saying, see, for me as a parent, and that's why I think I'm the kind of parent I am. I want to raise my son, and I think I've done a great job. I didn't want to raise my son in any way that he would have to unfuck his childhood. So Sandra, we gonna hold you in our hearts. Mary say 56 and sexy. Maliki, I trying to be. Lord. All I'm saying, right, is that we have to safeguard ourselves. That's all I can say. Lorraine said, my daddy's side of the family okay, but the white side, my mummy's side, is some fucked up fuckers. They ain't got nothing to do. Well, man, I can't. Well, all families have dysfunction. And in the Bahamas, and maybe talking to a coast about this, like, there's so many of us who are hurting that we project that hurt to others. So many of us are unhappy about, say, how we come into the world. So many of us are unhappy about our familial situation. So many of us are unhappy because of the hurt that we've experienced. And again, like I tell you, a lot of us who are estranged from our parents, especially the mother figure. Again, the mother is the earthly God. The mother is the vessel that you grew inside of. One of the things I tell my son, and it just warms my heart, someone shared it with me, my son is the only person who knows what my heart feels like from the inside. And again, the love I have for my child, because of the fucked up shit I've endured. And I'm not saying all was fucked up, because I had some good times with my parents as well. However, the dysfunction is generational. And that is why I have made a vow that all the dysfunction, it stops with me. My son ain't carrying that bullshit into his family. Fuck to the no. And so, Sandra, all I'm saying to you is that guard yourself. Get your healing, Sandra. And I tell you my stories so you can know that even in the darkest of fucking circumstances. Like, I have a friend, right? And she talks to me and she says I can tell her story. I have a friend whose own father fucked her. I want you to picture that for a moment. The man who you came out of is fucking you. Picture that. And imagine that hurt. That hurt sent her into prostitution, drugs. She's been through all kind of shit. But today, she's living a great life with a great guy, ironically, who's related to me. I was too stunned. And she was able to heal a lot of that hurt. And she's now helping others. And this ain't no made-up story. This shit happening right in the Bahamas. And so that is why we do these shows and we have these conversations so we can work on healing the hurt. You heard me, Black Velvet. I did not stutter. Well, I won't say it's in Nassau. It's in the Bahamas. It's in the Bahamas. And so I'm not saying there are levels of abuse, But guess what? Your stepfather touching your donkey? That's a little less worse than your daddy stickity cocking you. Let's keep it real. And so you have a lot of hurting people in our country who have not gotten the tools to heal that. And then a lot of them go on to hurt others. I have another person who, again, doesn't mind me sharing their story, was molested by well-known priest in the Bahamas. Allowed that dysfunction to make him a dysfunctional person, you know, fucking everybody here and there, treating people bad. But we have to guard ourselves. Guard ourselves. Marco say, I'm here in shock learning y'all's stories. I thought it was just me. If I was to share my story, boy, I tell you. But can I just tell you, Mary, I understand. Well, you know what, Mary, if you're unhappy with your job, find you a career. And I know people say, oh, Chrissy, that's easier said than done. Like I had a friend of mine, right? All my life, I've known this friend. Well, we're estranged now as well. Because you're going to find out when you start cleaning out your life, you're going to lose a lot of people who are with you. I lost a friend that I was friends with since I was 11 years old. Because I'm not going to co-sign onto your bullshit. I'm not going to allow you to do shit. And I'm not going to call you out on it. But she's always complaining about her job is this. She hates this. She hates a job. And then she would say to me when I would tell her, well, you know, you need to work on getting out of it. She would say, well, that's easy for you to say. You haven't worked for anybody since you was in your 20s. And again, that may seem like a benefit, but that comes with its own strife as well. I'm just saying you have to guard yourself. You have to do what's best for you. That's all I'm saying. So while I hear, and I'm glad y'all sharing your pain with me, but in sharing your pain, let's work towards. League Eagle say, well, hell no, I can't begin to picture that. Hashtag sick to my stomach. Well, a lot of things happen. Sandra said, I have an uncle who's a pastor. I would be security at the gate. When he come there, I would throw gas on his ass and burn him. Man, Sandra, I can't. But can I just tell you, and I know you're going to tell me, Chrissy, okay, that metaphysical bullshit is okay. But can I tell you, and just know this, okay? The people who have shit on you and who have done you wrong, they're suffering as well, you know. Because when you're evil and when you've done evil things and you don't want to atone, that bugs you as well. Like I tell you, the person who did what they did to me, when they was on their hospital bed, I had to help them. I had to feed them. Because you have to learn the healing. You have to learn how to heal you. And Sandra, we understand. Fuck, I overstand what you feeling. But I ain't gonna lie. One time when I had to feed him, I did spit and eat rice-a-roni though. Yeah, I was gonna shit in their rice-a-roni. But you know, you can't do that. Yeah, this is before the help when they was making shit pies. Yeah, but the thing is, know that the persons who have done you wrong, because the world is a circle. The world is a circle. Now, sometime, if you're lucky, you get to watch karma work. But a lot of times we're not lucky to see karma work. Now, I've been fortunate in a few situations to see karma work. Not that I'm wishing ill on anybody, but I do truly believe that whatever you sow, you are going to reap. So when you, thank you, Travolta, karma, karma, karma. When you, legal, stop. Legal say she hope I hawk good in the rice-a-roni. Yeah, legal. Yeah. All I'm saying is that just know that whatever you put out into the world, you're going to get that back. And those persons who are hurting you, and I'm telling you, when people who are your blood hurt you to your core, okay, that does something to you. And again, at 56, I can now verbalize what I'm feeling. But as a child, I didn't have those words. And I keep telling you. Chelsea say, I have a confession. I put my ex-husband toothbrush in the toilet, so when he kissed that hoe, she tastes my shit. Man, I can't. Oh, Lord. Marco say, ain't it funny how people can do all kind of damage to you, then find Jesus to wash away their sins for them to pretend or play that they never damage and try to destroy you? Yes. Isn't that amazing? Solid K say, karma is serious. Hashtag. Bitch, take that. Man, I can't. You know what? Oh, Lord. You know what? We could laugh. Chelsea, I am done. I am done with Chelsea. But you know, again, and that's, can I tell you, and we did a whole show on this. And that's why I want to bring Trina back. Because as we get ready for Thank you. Man, look here. Akosua, the post-retreat CBD, I want to thank you. Akosua, I see you. Look here. Malia Essentials is going to change the world. It's going to change the Bahamas, and it's going to change the world. It is. And so I just want to see our people in a better place. Because these stories, like from now with Sandra, how we wrapping our love and light around Sandra. Just the other day, we had to wrap our love and light around Andrew when he was going through his crisis. And what kills me, a lot of times when you're going through your crisis, you lash out at the very same people who are trying to help you. That's a part of the sickness. Chelsea, I remember that from the movie. The other woman, I was like, oh yeah, man, I can't take it. Lorraine said they paying the end, son. Some suffering while they so-called Christians. But again, because we are Christians, we believe that in Christ you are a new creature. But what Christianity doesn't teach you to do, and you could be a new creature in Christ. I'm all for your transformation. I'm all for your reformation. However, you must atone for the bullshit you did. Like you can't be like, let me be disgusting. You can't be like the preacher at home grinding up all the young gals and all the dead bodies in the hospital. And then you want to pretend that you never did that shit. You must atone for your bullshit. Yeah, you heard me. Nelson said these Bahamians is Christmas. Man, I can't. They ain't Christian, ain't Nelson. They Christmas. But again, Christianity or any religion teaches the story of forgiveness and atoning and repenting. But what a lot of Christians don't do, they believe they can repent. Oh, Jesus, I'm sorry. But you must also atone for your sins. That's why we talk about that with Kahuna and Kusara. There is a process of atonement. Like today, one of our family members, thank you, Marco, that part right there. You can't flex and be wrong and strong. And so as we affirm healing, and I'm telling you, Sandra, I've been where you at, boo. I overstand. But I'm just saying, Christianity is a good thing. Yeah, you heard me, Mary. You heard me. Grinding the dead people in the morgue. It's called necrophilia. Yeah, and let me be disgusting. Trapsy. Every time I see him on TV preaching about the Lord, I used to be like, did you think about the Lord when you were sticking your cock in that cold connie in the morgue? I just want to ask. I just asking a question. And I asking for a friend. I asking for me, damn it. Did you think about that? That's all I'm saying. But let's all remember to guard our edges, guard ourselves. Remember that your healing is all about you. You can't be around the people who inflicted the pain on you until you're ready. Look at Pia. Pia, it's the truth. It's the truth. It's the truth. Pia, these are just questions. You know, Chrissy Love asks questions. I just want to know. I seek to understand. That's all I seek to do, you know. I seek to understand. And we're saying you can't be Christ-like. You could be Christ-like as much as you want. But atone for the bullshit you did. Chelsea said, Minister in the Bahamas have shares in the port and Freeport asking as I was told when I was young. Well, you know that watch out for the new port deal that's coming up. Legal, why you covering your eyes? Anyway. Look where y'all gone. Look, we're not talking about necrophilia today. We're not talking about necrophilia. Look at Nadia. Nadia, Google it. It's there for the world to see. That's why I keep telling y'all. Y'all talk about my stories. My stories, they're out there. Now, maybe because y'all are young, y'all just don't remember. But if you, I believe, hold on. Let me see if you could Google. Let me see if I could Google pastor who was juicing the dead people in the Bahamas. Hold on, let me see if I could Google that. Where's Safari? Safari, where you at? Y'all like shit now. Why the LoveNest like shit now? The minute I start talking shit, everybody eyes and ears is wake up. Let me see. Bahamian pastor grinding dead people. Yeah, I searching. Bahamian pastor. And he's getting mad at me when I talk about this. He had one whole church sermon about me. I was like, let me get this right. You mad at me because I remind you how you around here pretending you ain't do nothing wrong. You used to fuck the dead people. You better sit your fucking ass down. In the words of Nino Brown, sit your $5 ass down before I make change. Let me Google this. Bahamian pastor grinding dead people. I see dead people. I fuck dead people. Let's Google it. To the Google. To the Google. Bahamian pastor grinding dead people. Okay, let's see. Let's see. I don't find it. Marco, why you laughing? Hold on, it ain't coming up. See, I won't put in his name. Let's try that again. Necrophilia in the Bahamas. Black Velvet so stink? I'm not even reading that, Black Velvet. I'm not even reading that. Mary say I getting cremated. Nobody shoving no cotton ball up my coochie or booty hole. Well, Mary, when you get cremated and embalmed, they have to, get all the fluids out. Necrophilia in the Bahamas. Man, this used to be on the internet. Well, a lot of trapsy Bahamians. A lot of trapsy Bahamians is go scour the internet. You could pay someone to scour your shit off the internet. You could pay someone to do that. Let me see. Necrophilia in the Bahamas. Black Velvet say, read it. V1, no child, pasta. No, I'm not reading your shit, Black Velvet. Black Velvet, behave yourself. Man, I believe that they scraped this shit off the internet. Oh, for true? Oh, gee, Sandra say, I didn't find it the last time you mentioned it either. Oh, damn. Okay, let me put in his name. Hold on. Let me put in his name with his stink ass. Yeah. Steaming hot tea. Hold on. Let me put in his name. Necrophilia. Melanie, why you laughing? Jesus. It gone. It gone. Oh, damn. Oh, shit. It gone. Wow. I think this nigga scraped himself off the internet. The story was right there. Okay, hold on. I gotta go. Let me go. Look, I going on my boy laptop. Desktop. No, I ain't gonna whisper shit. Anyway, y'all need to whisper a prayer. So people, again, remember, let's pray for those boys when they get back to the formatery school. Jacqueline, sorry, I didn't see your answer, baby. Let's hope that the schools are ready for school in 2 weeks. Man, these people scrubbing the internet. Rhymes with, look here, sounds like, no. I gone. Black Velvet, I could pray. Give you a hint? Here's a hint. He used to take his doggy and stick it in dead gunny. That's a hint. I gone. Look at Gail. Jesus, Gail. Bye. I gone. Woo!